the two prerequisites we can say when you have to learn cloud is like you should know some terms which are related to cloud, like basic terms, not very deep dive one. Those are you should be aware basic commands of Linux. This is the prerequisites of learning the cloud. So you should be aware of Linux. A few basic commands is also fine. Then basic cloud terms like the keywords like on-prem, what is on-prem, on-premises, that is what is on-prem, then cloud types, or what is cloud, those kind of stuff you should be aware of. And the third one is you should have a free tier AWS account. So do you have the AWS account?
No, I don't.
Okay, so let's create the free tier account. Let me help you with that. Yeah, here is the one. Okay, so when you create the AWS account, you will get like 12 months free access to the AWS services and few services which will be always free. But there is some quota for all the services, and this is the trial period, like 12 months trial period. In that, for the virtual machines, you will get 750 hours, that is free of cost. For S3, it is 5 GB. For RDS, for certain services, the quota is different. For some services, you can see it is free of cost. For some, it is not. But if you exceed this limit, you will get charged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for creating that, this is the link. Let me share that with you.
Yeah, I have the link. I'm following you as you're doing it, so I'm opening it on my browser.
Okay, fine.
So create AWS.
Right here, you can enter your mail ID and whatever account name you want. But it should be your personal.
My email address, right?
Yeah, but it should be your personal.
Yeah. It's gonna be my personal.
It will ask for the verification, and you have to get it verified. You should have a credit card or debit card. And also that should be Visa, either Visa or MasterCard.
For creating the accounts.
Sorry, for creating the account.
I'm just waiting.
Once you enter.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the code to come in. I've created the accounts, but it's not coming in.
Okay, no problem. Now I'm just telling you for the information because you need to have the debit card or credit card. and it should be Visa or Mastercard,
Okay, no
and
problem.
it will deduct like around $2. It might be different based on your region, but at our side, it has deducted $2 for the verification purpose. And after 7 days or even 4 5 days also, that will be reverted back to your account. So only
Oh,
for the verification, they deduct $2. Just let me know if you face any challenge.
yeah, the code is not coming into my email. No.
I check the spam folder. It might be there sometimes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's coming now. Okay, I've created the account, sir.
Okay, just show. Can you able to log in inside that?
What?
Are you able to log in to the console?
Yeah. I'm logged in. I have created the account and everything.
Okay, can you just show me once?
Should I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can. Just log into the console. Click on that button.
This one?
Yeah. Okay, so you are inside the console. Okay, fine. Let's have a walkthrough. Let me share the screen.
I should stop sharing?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So this is the console that what exactly it looks like. Yeah, like this. But if you want to make it dark, you can make it. There is an option in the settings. So based on that, light, dark, whatever you want, you can choose. I mostly go with the dark, so the console you can see is in the black.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the console where we are going to most of the time going to work. There are multiple ways that you can connect with AWS. Either we can go work with console or CLI, sorry, and SDK. These are the three modes from where you can access the AWS console. Okay, so if you feel it is important, you can just note down on your notebook or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. So here you can see it like the 9 dots.
Yeah.
So if you click on 9 dots, on the left hand side, you can see these are the categories. So as I earlier said, AWS provide more than 200 plus services. So how to find that? Here,
Sorry.
yeah, not a problem. So when you click on 9 dots, On the left hand side, you can see you will get some names.
Yeah.
Like it can be named as analytics, application, blockchain, compute, containers, database, and also storage, networking. So these are the categories. Inside the categories, you'll find the service. So like in the blockchain, there is one service. In compute, you will find multiple services like app runner, batch, EC2, image builder, elastic beanstalk, lambda, and so on. Same for the storage, you can find multiple options like S3 is there, EFS is there, AWS backup is there, storage gateway is there. Same if you go for networking related services. So mostly the multiple services are grouped together and they are named with a tag,
Okay.
right? So these are the categories, and inside that you will find out the service names. Let's say you know the names of the services, then you can directly go and find that in the search bar. Let's say I want to find out S3. You can just find out, and here it is. If it is something like EC2, that is compute service, then you can directly write EC2, and here you go. You will get that service. Next is this button. So this is a cloud shell. Let's say you don't want to go with the console way. You are well versed with the commands, so you can do everything with the commands. Then cloud shell is the best option. Here you can just type the commands. Uh, Whatever the commands that you want to run, you can just run it here, and it will go on ahead. But if you are not good with commands, not a problem. You have the console. Then the bell icon, there is nothing. It is just to indicate the notifications. If you have any notifications, then you will get the notifications here. Next is for the help. So if you want any kind of help or documentations or trainings, that option you can find it over here. Beside that, we have a setting button. Here, as I show you, it is
Yeah.
only used for changing the console type. Like if you want to go with dark, light,
Can,
based on
can
that.
I can I ask a quick question, please?
Yeah, please, please.
Yeah, you said if I'm not good with the command, then we can use console. So are you saying that the same thing you can do with the command line with Cloud Shell, you can also do it with the normal console? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can do it.
Because
So if you want to
when it comes to command,
create
I
any
know. So I learned Python, and it's not like I'm at the perfect level, but I was able to learn Python, and I was working with it with uh with Google GCP. But I just want to know. So whatever you do in Cloud Shell, yeah, if you don't want to use Cloud Shell, you can do it in the normal console.
there are particular commands which are related to AWS.
Yeah.
Let's say you have to create an S3 bucket by using the commands, or let's say you want to create an EC2 services or any other services like databases, or you want to configure some databases, right?
Yeah.
So to execute those commands, we should get a platform. So that platform is available inside the Cloud Shell.
Okay.
So if you are good with commands, then you can directly go ahead and use the Cloud Shell. If not, then you can just go ahead and configure that by using the CLI also, like CMD. Sorry. But in CMD, you have to again install the AWS CLI.
Okay.
Once you install that, then you can fire the commands from your CMD also.
Okay.
Next option is the region. AWS Let me show you this. So what is AWS global infrastructure? So basically, AWS is present across the globe. So AWS is working in 34 regions, and regions is nothing but a geographical location on the earth. So it can be anything. It can be in Asia, it can be in America, it can be in Europe, it can be in Australia, right? So those are the regions. So 34 regions it is working in. There is something called as like point of presence. So AWS also have, apart from these regions, AWS is also present with 108 availability zones and 600 plus CloudFront POPs, that is point of presence. So if you see the map, you can see these green buttons, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are the actual regions where AWS is present. So if you see in America, there are many. So if you see in Europe also many, in Asia also many, in Australia also they have three, and you can see this red one, right? So red one are coming soon, means they are in the process or in the pipeline, you can say. So soon, this year or next year, they will also be available. I hope I'm clear on this.
Yes. I'm getting you.
Okay, great. So why these regions, why these availability zones, and what is this CloudFront POPs, that we are going to see in the upcoming lectures. So that time I'll explain you what is region, what is availability zone, and how. Okay.
Yeah.
So similarly, if you want to deploy in multiple regions, you just have to choose that particular region. Let's say I'm going for Virginia right now. If you choose, now if you create the resource, it will be deployed in that region, Virginia
Okay.
region. If you choose, let's say Europe, like Frankfurt, then it will be deployed in Europe region. So based on the availability or where you want to deploy the resource, you can choose the regions.
Okay.
And this is the long list of the regions. Next is, here you can see the account number and the name that you are logged in.
Okay.
And if you want to go and check the service related quotas or the billing informations, that things you can do it from here. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's say on the console, if you are lost in somewhere on the console and you don't know where to go, and you want to go to the main console, the main landing zone, then you just have to click on this AWS logo here. It will take you to the main dashboard. So if you are lost somewhere in the console, don't worry, just click on this and you will be in the main page. Like on the console right now, you might not be seeing any services here because you are newly created the services and you haven't used the services much. That is the reason this section will be blank for you. But in upcoming days, when you start using the services, you will also get this list. And also the say data related to some cost usage or any notifications if you have any set, then those will be visible here. Like also the news or announcements, the blogs, you can get the links here. Okay, any questions still here?
No, no question.
Okay, fine. So I believe for today that is it, because I don't want to start bombarding everything on you right now, because you're going to start from the scratch, right? So what
Yeah.
I will do, I'll just tell you few terms and also take some time to start learning the Linux, some basic commands, not much expert. If you try to remember few commands also, that is more than enough for this training, because in upcoming days when we are going to try the labs and everything, you should be able to do that. Okay, so now I'll just give you a homework kind of thing. So just go this Linux commands. Whatever the basic things you can cover, you can just cover. And also I'll mention the terms, what terms you need to go through it. Just revise kind of things. And from tomorrow, we'll start the sessions and with the practicals as well. Means I'll show you how to do that. And after that, you have to perform it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because this is one is completed and these two are pending. Okay, so are we good? Or
Yeah.